Hi, this is Brian McAlister coming to you from the Full Recovery Wellness Center in Fairfield, New Jersey. Welcome. Welcome to 2017. How did you end up with 2016? Was it your best financial year? Are you clean and sober? Is your health improving? Do you have that quality love and relationship you're looking for? If not, then you're going to have to take different actions in 2017. Let me just give you a suggestion. Most people thinking about what they want to do, what they want to own, what they want to accomplish, and they do it around New Year's. And then they don't take any action, or they write down some goals and then they stick it in their top dresser drawer or throw it in the garbage or it just lays in a pile of papers. And another year goes by and they're no closer to their goal than they were the previous year. Let me give you a couple of quick tips that I guarantee will help you change your life for the better and get you closer to where you're trying to get. Number one is goals must be written. To think great thoughts and not write them down really doesn't get you where you want to be. Think about going to the supermarket. A lot of times we'll look in the cupboards, we'll decide we need a few things, we'll go to the supermarket, we'll get there, we'll pick up some of the stuff we wanted, and then other things we forget about. Why? Because it wasn't right in front of us. We get distracted, life pulls us, we meet a neighbor, we start reading some labels. Before you know it, we come home and say, oh darn, I meant to get peanut butter, I forgot peanut butter, but I got 6 other things that I really didn't need when I went there. Think about the same task if you write it out. You write down, I need eggs, milk, butter. Right? You go there, 99% of the time, you're going to come home with eggs, milk, butter, not a lot of things you really didn't need. That's what a goal is. Setting a list, a 24-hour list, or a laundry list, or a grocery list, is really just setting a mini goal. The same tactic can be used when trying to reach your dreams, when trying to figure out what you want to do for a living, when trying to figure out how to get sober. So every day I write down, I take 1 minute a day, a couple minutes, usually in the evening, and I write out what I want to accomplish in the next 24 hours. After I do that, I don't take it and throw it on the side or leave it somewhere I won't see it. I leave it right where I'm going to be. I know exactly where it is. It's going to be right with first thing by my briefcase in the morning. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to edit. Does this still hold true? Did anything happen since I wrote this? That's going to change my direction for the day. Then I have that right there in front of me and I have a roadmap for success. Right? Think about a GPS system, right? Global positioning system. It gets you to your destination as quickly as possible and in the shortest amount of time and the least amount of effort. That's what this is. Goals produce success. That's your GPS system. Write a list. And then when you write your list, then you want to start taking it to the next level. I have to put it where I'm going to see it. I'm going to have to put it where it's right in front of my face. So when I get distracted during the day, I can look at my goals and it brings me back on track. So even if I don't get the entire list done, at least I get the most important things done. That's why it's also important to write down in order of importance what you want to accomplish during the day. The next suggestion I have is, and this works especially because there's 2 kinds of goals. There's daily goals or short-term goals, and then there's longer-term goals. A short-term goal might be 6 months or less, and a long-term goal might be 5 years or more, somewhere in between there. So when I write down my goals, I have them laid out so I know which direction I'm heading on a daily basis. And then what I do is I give myself reasons why I'm going to get there. That's the important part. I gotta know why. What's motivating me? I could say, well, I want to have more money. I want to have more free time. I want to be a better husband. How about why? I just want to have money so I have a collection of dead presidents on paper. What I want is all the juice, all the good things that gets for me. So what I want to do is I'm going to give myself reasons why. So when things get tough or when I start getting distracted or I don't want to give the extra effort, that my reasons why push me further, make me go the extra mile to accomplish my task. It's a real simple thing. And how would I do that? I sit down, I'll just write a list of goals, and then I'll put half the page, I'll put reasons, painful reasons why I wouldn't be able to accomplish that, and then pleasurable reasons why I must continue to get my goal. For example, I want more money. Why? Again, not to have dead pictures of presidents on paper, but the idea is I want to have more free time. I want to be able to pay for my child's college. I want a nicer home. I want to travel the world. I want a new car. I want to donate to some charity. All these reasons why is what motivates me. And then I think about the negative reasons why. Like, how would I feel about myself when I come to the end of my life and I didn't accomplish my task? How do I feel? Like, how lousy will I feel if I say, boy, I let somebody else to decide, my boss, the government, my parents, whoever, what I was worth, what I was able to accomplish. I give myself positive and negatives, moving towards goals, moving away from goals. And that keeps me motivated. It keeps me focused. It keeps me pumped up. The number one goal every day I have in my life is to not drink and drug today. Number one every day is I will not drink and drug today. Number 2 always is, I will get to a 12-step meeting today, every day. This is how I have the intestinal fortitude needed to keep pushing on, because life gets tough. People die, natural disasters happen, economic tides ebb and flow, all these things happen, but the idea is I have to stay grounded, because how I let these things affect me will directly affect my ability to be happy and free and productive. The same with you. I suggest today you sit down and write down at least one goal in the following areas: spiritually, in your recovery, in your personal life, your family, and with your finances or career. Sit down and say, what is the number one most important thing? If I could think of anything I could do this year, really big, huge, enormous, what would I want to accomplish? Don't limit yourself. Goals need to be inspirational. You got to reach out there for them. They got to pump you up. I just want to, be able to pay the bills. I mean, that's a nice thing, but that's just a normal deal. You should be able to pay the bills. How about I would like to travel the world? How about I would like to be able to decide when I can take off of work, what I do with my free time, and what am I going to do to make the world a better place? These are the type of ideas and the type of goals that really juice you up and inspire you. This is Brian McAlister from the Full Recovery Wellness Center saying, take care of yourself, don't drink, go to meetings, change, and you too can have big, big goals that are achievable. Talk to you next time.